Hi, boys and girls. This is going to be your social studies lesson for the week. We are starting a new unit in social studies. It's called Hello Earth. We have two main things that we're going to look at today, two questions that we're going to think about. The first is where we live affects how we live. So the idea behind that is that people live in different places and where they live affects how they live. So an example of that is that we live in South Florida. It's usually warm here, so most of us do not own things like snow boots or really heavy jackets. My mom and dad live in Colorado. It's cold and snows most of the year, so they both own heavy jackets and snow boots and scarves and hats. They also have a special thing in their car that they use to scrape ice and snow off of their car, things that we don't need in South Florida because it's warm here. Another question that we're going to think about is, how do you find places? Most of you, if you need to go somewhere with mom and dad and they've never been there, mom and dad use Google Maps on their phone and they'll put the address in and the phone will tell them where to go and how to go there. That's a relatively new technology. When Miss Corbin was little, we didn't have that. So if we wanted to know how to go somewhere, we'd have to read a map. There are some places where you don't get a good connection on your phone. So, like, for example, the mountains where I used to live. If you want to go somewhere and you don't know how to get there, you still need to know how to get there. You would use a map. Some words you guys need to know for this lesson. The first one is globe. A globe is a round or three-dimensional model of the earth. This is a picture of a globe. It's a sphere. It's not flat. It's three-dimensional and solid, and it's a model of earth. A map is a drawing of a place. A compass rose is part of a map that shows the cardinal directions. And the cardinal directions are north, south, west, and east. And our last word is landform. A landform is part of the earth, and it can be a hill or a mountain or a valley or a wetland. Continuing on with our book, I'm going to show you guys the pages and read them to you. I decided not to assign them to you in the portal because it's not the greatest lesson in the portal. So this says, the buddies are going on a field trip. If you were going on a field trip in your community, where would you like to go? Why? When I'm done with the lesson today, I want you to draw a picture of where you would like to go on a field trip, try to sound out the word and label it, and try to write why you would like to go there. This page says, Sam knows a poem about special places to go. Listen to the poem and then say it together. I love where I live. There is so much to do. The library, beach, forest, or zoo. All the places to go. I've just named a few. Time for a trip. Where to go? Here's a clue. It says circle the name of the place where they're going. So the buddies are going on a field trip, and they're actually going to go, it says bakery, library, zoo. They're going to go to the library. The buddies are going to the library. Sam is so excited. Reading books is one of his favorite things to do, but no one knows how to get there. How will they find the way? And then there's different pictures of different ways they can find the way. The first is a picture of a map, and a map would teach them how to find the way. Next is a bicycle. It's not going to help them find how to get to the library. This is a computer with directions and a map printed out. That would help them find their way. These are crayons. Those will not help them find their way. A map, which will help them find their way, and a tree, which will not help them find their way. If you want to know how to go to the library or somewhere else in your city or town, a map is a good tool to use. The globe is not, because the globe shows us all of the earth and it doesn't show tiny pieces of things. A map of your town would be better because it would show you where things in your town are. Your assignments are to do two things. First, draw a picture of where you'd like to go on a field trip. Try to write the name of it and write why you'd like to go there. Have someone take a picture of it and send it to me either via email or Class Dojo. And then your other assignment for this week for social studies is to draw a map of your room. When you draw a map, it's like you're floating up in the sky and looking above. So you're going to draw the things in your room and try to label them. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you. Thank you.